Hi, and welcome to my Earth Girls Are Easy video. So I've gone through my stash of polishes and I have curated a collection based on the movie Earth Girls Are Easy, which is a 1988 musical, and it's very silly. Watching as an adult, it's a little bit problematic in a few spots, but it's really not too bad, all things considered. It's mostly just really goofy and very neon and very Southern California 80s, as far as I know. At least that's how it's always been portrayed in movies and TV. I was not in Southern California in the 80s. I was in more Central California in the 80s, and I was a toddler. So I don't really remember it that well. But this is one of my favorite summer movies. I just really enjoy watching it about once a year in the summer. So the movie starts off with three fuzzy aliens. They're actually very colorful fuzzy aliens, and they are played by Jim Carrey, Damon Wayans, and Jeff Goldblum. And they crash into a woman's pool in Southern California, and that's our main character, and she is played by Gina Davis. Her character's name is Valerie, and Valerie is in the middle of a breakup with her fiance who is cheating on her, unfortunately. And we get some of the first songs. So Valerie works at a salon and she's a manicurist, and her best friend is played by Julie Brown, and Julie Brown's character's name is Candy, and they have a song when they are giving Valerie a makeover, and it's called A Whole New Girl. So I am naming this one A Whole New Girl, and it's Let's Glow Crazy by Dolores Day Carroll. And this is a white Crelly with all these different shaped neon glitters, and it is just a neon party in a bottle, and I really, really love it. But I think it fits this movie very well, especially for the song A Whole New Girl. So after Valerie's breakup and makeover, she is hanging out by her pool, and the aliens crash their ship into her pool. They seem to be able to have the technology to like resize themselves because they're small enough that their whole ship crashes into her pool, but then they grow as they come out of the ship. I don't know if they're normally human sized or if they're normally smaller or what. That's not really explained, but I guess it's not important anyway. Three fuzzy aliens that she encounters was she gets knocked on the head, so they bring her into the ship so that she doesn't drown. And so I will be naming the first one Wiploc, and this is actually Capricorn by Gisten, and Wiploc is played by Jim Carrey, and he is the red fuzzy alien. It's a really pretty, vibrant red jelly-like base with little tiny, I think they're micro hollow glitters, and it's very easy to apply and fairly easy to remove even though it has glitters. I think most people would probably get full coverage in 2 to 3 coats. This next one I am calling Zeebo, who is the yellow fuzzy alien played by Damon Wayans. This is a really fun, bright sunshine yellow. It is a little bit sheer, which is normal with yellows, and it has a yellow shimmer. This is shown in 2 coats, but for full opacity with no visible nail line, you might want 3 or 4 coats. And then the next one is the blue fuzzy alien. I am calling this one Mac. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce his alien name, but Valerie ends up just calling him Mac because that's the beginning of it. And I am calling this Mac for my video, but it is Catalina from Cirque Colors, and it's a very beautiful, cool toned purple, so kind of a bluish purple, and then it has a reddish purple shimmer and little tiny hollow glitter scattered throughout. So then we have another big makeover scene where I guess they get waxed by Candy. I don't know why. Maybe they get their hair dyed too, the hair on the top of their head, but they are no longer fuzzy and funny colored. They all look like humans. And so they get to hang out looking like humans for a few days while the pool gets drained so that they can fix their ship. Which brings me to the next polish, which I'm calling Woody. This is actually a Moonshine Manny called Judge Me by My Size, Why Don't You? But Woody is one of the characters. He's the pool guy who's totally oblivious to everything that's going on while they have all their wacky shenanigans together. And he is played by Michael McKean. This is a very bright neon green, and it has a beautiful contrasting pink shimmer that shows up really well in lots of different kinds of lighting. This is shown in 2 coats. And the very last one is also a song in the movie, and I am calling this one "'Cause I'm a Blonde." And the song is sung by Diane Stillwell, and it's just about how she's blonde and pretty and ditzy, but it's okay because she's a blonde. For the video, I'm calling this "Because I'm a Blonde." This is Orly's That's Hot, and it is a really, really bright, vibrant neon pink. It is blacklight reactive. It's hard to accurately photograph neons, but it pretty much matches the pinks that I'm wearing in this video. And it is a cream formula, so it's very easy to work with. It might even be a 1-coater for some people. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this really silly collection.